The brotherhood between Tariq St. Patrick and Brayden Weston is one which bears many similarities to that of Ghost and Tommy. Throughout 6 seasons of Power, we saw a turbulent relationship which consisted of many ups and downs, secrets, fights, and betrayal between two individuals who were joined at the hip since they were kids. In a similar fashion, we've seen Tariq keep secrets from Brayden, which allows him to have the ability to control certain situations and similar to his father. But just like the relationship with Ghost and Tommy, secrets and betrayal casts a dark shadow over their relationship for Ghost Season 3. So in this video, we're going to break down how Tariq and Brayden's relationship will face major hurdles and whether they can overcome this latest betrayal from Brayden Weston. But if you're new to the channel, then go ahead and hit the subscribe button, because there will be more Ghost theories and breakdowns over the next coming months. Now, while I mentioned that there are many similarities between Ghost and Tommy's relationship to that of Tariq and Brayden's, there are many differences. One of them being how Brayden hasn't grown up in the streets. He comes from a privileged background and from a well-known family, the Westons, but he loves the game. In his own words, "I finally found something I'm good at," and that's all he's ever wanted, to come out of the shadow of his family. But even though Brayden Weston was someone who was exposed to the dark side of the game and the consequences in Season 2, he hasn't experienced the loss of a loved one or having to kill and take the life of another human, although he's very much aware of how the game constitutes to life or death situations. He was given the task of killing Lauren Baldwin at the end of Ghost Season 2, and we saw him struggling with the values and ethical boundaries he stood for. But when Kane Tejada gave him no option but to kill Lauren, he sought after Effie's advice, something his best friend Tariq did in the previous season. During this conversation, it was clear that Brayden wasn't ready to be a killer, at least not when it came to someone who Tariq St. Patrick had a close relationship with, which is why we saw him hesitate when he had the gun pointed in the direction of Lauren. Although Brayden wasn't the character who killed Lauren, he certainly had a big role to play, and this is a betrayal that will certainly complicate his relationship with Tariq St. Patrick in Season 3. Tariq put his trust in Brayden to take Lauren out of the city to safety because he knew the consequences of her catching Kane on a wire, because in the world of the street game and in Power, snitches are as good as dead. This betrayal also looks like it will be at the forefront of the first part of the new season, and one which will put Tariq St. Patrick at odds with his best friend. A punch to the face with Tariq tackling Brayden is reminiscent to Ghost and Tommy's fight in Season 6 of Power. But I have no doubt that these two characters are able to put aside their differences and work together. However, will Brayden let Tariq know if it was Effie who killed Lauren? And how will this change the dynamics of a partnership that seems to be forming between them under what seems like the most dangerous supplier they've come across?